today we're doing a little recreation of something I've already done because I loved them so much and I did them on my natural nails instead of making them into press-ons. Alright, so I have my phone over here for reference if I need it, but if I could turn my camera around right now. My room is filled with references to Sam because I am just so obsessed. So I usually spray like alcohol in my hands. I bought these off Amazon. So I'm going to size all these up. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Just because I know this is like my first video, so I want to give out as much information as I can. What I do is I just file my nails and rub them down with like some alcohol. They stick pretty well. These are like the best sticky tabs I've ever found. I think I got them off Amazon, so if I can find that, I'll try to link that too. But I'm going to go ahead and do all that. I'm just going to put one on there, stick the nail on, and they'll hold up pretty well through us painting them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now they're all on there. They're all done with a layer of base gel. So now we can go ahead and start getting to the fun part. I brought out a few different things that I want to use or want to look at. The cap fell off of this one. It is a Born Pretty 3D cat eye gel. And then I bought this off of Amazon. It's like a jelly red. So I want to do them as close to the original as possible, but also not. So I have this chameleon gel that I also bought, I think, off of Amazon, or like this whole kit basically. I have other colors that I'll pull out of other sets, but this one has a majority of like what's appealing. So usually I switch between this, and for both hands, if they're ready, I'll put them on here just to make it easier. Ooh. I'm gonna do this one. Cause like, oh my god, that's so pretty. Ooh. That is so pretty. I've never used this color before. I don't think I have. Oh my god. Alright. So we're gonna throw that all on, and then I'll be right back. So I'm debating if I want to go over it with this, or if I want to use this, not this, what? If I want to use this to outline some drops. I don't know. Because I want to be able to see that color. I'm going to look at my picture again, what I did. Because when I did like, I just did the nails. This was underneath. So I'm like, maybe I should add in, I have also this and some gold glitter as well. So what I did before I put this on was I kind of made it look like fire. Okay, so what I just did was I put a little bit of that orange. I still haven't cured it. So I put a little orange glitter and then some like yellow gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a dotting tool and kind of run it through, but kind of try to squiggle. It looks like flames, which was what I did the first time, but I did it with jelly polish. I want to see what it looks like with the jelly glitter, because if you're going to step it up, then like, Come on now. Don't be afraid to kind of like blend it a little, leave some harsh. This definitely worked really good with the jellies too, but yeah, it's more noticeable in a jelly. So I'm just bringing it to the sides, just so I can get the maximum amount of like yellow gold at the tip, and then drag that up. Okay, so a clean brush, whatever, and just kind of like softly blend the edges of that orange into this red. Okay, so now this has been cured. And we're gonna go ahead and put our black polish. Oh yeah. Literally cover all of it up. I know it seems really sad. But it'll be worth it. So far so good. And then you'll see when we pull it out of the lamp, it's gonna have no trace of the black on it. Oh my god, I'm not sure if we have enough. I'm gonna be so sad. But if we gotta do one hand different, I typically do that anyway. Because I don't ever like everything to be the same. Everything's gotta be different. You know what? I'm gonna do this differently because so what I'm going to do, actually get it really close to the natural nail, and we're gonna blend the edge a little, and then I'm gonna do the drips over top because I think that will be a lot more, like it'll show through. Obviously, all like this is gonna hide all our beautiful work, so we don't want it to hide everything. So the temperature changed because of the UV light. We're gonna wait till this goes back to black, and I'll show you how it looks, and then we'll add the drops on. Okay, so now that it is fully like cooled down, you can see that I left this part down here just because like I figured that would be like really pretty. And then like I said, I want to go in and I want to do drops. So use to kind of outline the drops. And so one is more kind of, it looks orange on camera. This is more like a bright red. I don't know why it's showing up so orange. And then this one is more like a blood red. Okay. And then, so I'm going to be using those two to outline, and then I'm going to fill it in with this jelly red. So I'll keep you here while I do that. I'm going to play Monster House. I'm going to just show you on one nail. don't think I like that one. So I decided I'm just gonna go in with this like deeper one and see how that works. Cause that brighter one is way too bright. Yes. Okay. So now this one needs to be bigger. And YouTube, this is hot sauce. And like we did with the black, I'm gonna blend that. Beautiful. I'm gonna take a little more and blend that. And do the other ones and be right back. So now that we've gone over it in just like a color, with this jelly color, and then I'm gonna pull it down into those drops. Look at how much of a difference that makes already. That is so pretty. I keep flipping it because I don't want it to flood everywhere else. So the gel is gonna move on its own, especially when you're using a lot of it. Bring it back to the center by holding it upside down. So it'll go back into the center. I'm gonna pause this and I'll be right back. I'm gonna cap these off with just some clear top coat and we'll be right back. Alright, so here we are all capped off. I just took it out of the lamp before I had Sam and his lollipop and like candy on the thumb, and it said don't forget to help me with the eyes. We're just gonna take these two away and put them off to the side. So his jack-o'-lantern with the flames coming out will be on this nail, which I guess I shouldn't have done the drips, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I don't know. He'll still fit here. So I'm gonna kind of line them up as close as I possibly can. So that way we can just like, so you basically wanna line it up like how you wear them, right? So it's gonna be a little offset. So probably like that, and then go ahead, check it. Yes. Alright, I'll be using Model 1s. I'm gonna use their white. Alright, so we have this little tiny brush. My hands are super dry, but I don't know if that's focusing. This itty bitty baby brush. It's a little frayed, to be honest. what is happening? So, hold your breath. This is too big. I believe I got these brushes off Temu. They're like two-sided, so pretty freaking cool. Pretty convenient. And this also, I believe, is from Temu, little brush holder. So, hopefully you can see that. Hmm. I'm trying to let you see, but at the same time. And even if you just line them up and kind of just like get, you know, forget two. So we'll put the T up there. Alright, so then we can go ahead and just like, perfect. Okay, I'm over here so I can do a little differently. And I just not realizing that I think whatever. Make sure I was gonna yup. See that? Ah, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta like redirect your lines. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks like poop. Mm-hmm. Okay. Don't forget to help me with the eyes. Okay, now we're gonna go over that with red. Can we just talk about how like deeply upsetting the beginning of the Star Trek movie is? Like, and I'm just gonna like flash carrying it in between so it doesn't move. There we go. Oh, the pinky nail for the first time I did this set. I only did one hand, um, but I'm gonna do both. So, since we already did the drops on this, I'm gonna scratch the idea of it being on this pinky and I'm gonna do it on the other one. Oh my god. Oh, okay. We're safe. I thought I did it all in the wrong way, but it's gonna be these 4D UV gels. Obviously, we need white, so we'll start there. I also got this when I got these specifically for doing stuff like this. It's like silicone on both ends. And then I use alcohol. That's just what this is. It's just a old bottle that I put alcohol in, and this is what I use for literally everything. The tiniest amount. Put some there and some there. D. Oh, I think I made one way too big. Just me jumping in to say that at some point I stopped talking. So, really, just like the background noise is me listening to like Goosebumps. So, um, I think for the rest of this, I might pop in some music or something. It's just pretty much me just finishing up. you to those who have made it to the end of this video. I really appreciate you even just watching, but if you could like or subscribe, that'd help me out a lot. I'll have the second upload to this up soon. It'll just be the other half to this, my other hand. Um, I would have put it all together, but it's a lot, so it would have been like at least over an hour. So I figured might as well cut it in half and make it a two-parter. And if you liked what you saw, my name is Maddie. This is just kind of like a hobby that I've taken up. In my time, I just do long, extravagant nails, three-dimensional. I've experimented with liquid, like encapsulated. Once again, thank you for staying for this video, and I hope you stay tuned for the next one. Oh god, this is so hard, dude. Editing you is gonna be like, you sound dumb as